All right, Operation Paul Save Paul Rudd begins in three, two, one, go. So I've got the answer key next to me. I have played this game before. I've played through all the episodes actually.
Will you be my Facebook friend? And the wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Yeah, and this one's always cracked me up. And I was just thinking about it the other day, and I happened to find that this had a board with an individual level, so I was like, heck yeah, I'm doing this. That's a weird looking Wily Wars on Genesis. Yes, sir, it is. Welcome in, Deck.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
This is the weirdest home. I got a strange copy of Home Alone. Because, like, what Ben Drowned was to Majora's Mask, that's what this is to Home Alone Genesis.
You guys are in for a treat, because this episode is a very special one. Perhaps the best one we'll ever do, honestly. We have a special guest, one of the biggest stars of movies today, and just one of my personal all-time favorites. I love this guy. I love him, okay? What can I tell you? All right, the one and only Mr. Paul Rudd.
Welcome, Paul Rudd. Except he's not here.
Is Paul Rudd here yet, Bob?
I would love to see that meme, Bruno.
No, not here yet, Cookie.
Okay, I'm sure he'll be here any minute. In the meantime, we can get started. Let's say Paul Rudd makes a romantic comedy about Alexander the Great as he faces his own mortality. If the movie takes place the year Alexander the Great died, what should it be called? Alexander the Great notoriously died young.
Voice reminds you of Trump, really?
Unknown causes, but some
I don't
accounts
hear
claim
it.
he was poisoned. But you know,
Hello, good morning, Littlefoot. Good to see you.
Oh yeah, he's not here.
I hope you're doing well.
That joke doesn't really work without him. I'm sure he'll be here soon. We should keep going. He'd want us to keep going.
Alright. First split down at 2 minutes.
And now, Paul my finger.
Paul Rudd is not
Just
here
keep it
yet.
together, Cookie. He'll be here. He'll be here. Okay. If Paul Rudd were a tamarin, what would
That
he
is
be?
very early.
Kind of seems like we just smushed Paul Rudd's name into that
What would
one,
Paul
but
Rudd
anyway.
be if he were a Tamarin? He would be a
tamarin
monkey
is a
named
type of
Paul
monkey.
Rudd.
And that has nothing to do with Paul Rudd. Guys, don't embarrass me in front of Paul Rudd. Kind of glad he's not here yet. Bob, is he here yet?
Oh man. I love that I don't even consult with my stream before what I'm gonna play before, and so you guys just come in and say stupid crap like this.
Bucker up for Adrift Without a Rudder. Oh, that's my secretary. Paul's probably here. This is Cookie.
Mr. Masterson, there's a Paul Rudd at the front desk.
That couldn't be
Perfect,
him.
just send him back. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, coming down the hallway as I speak is the one and only Mr. Paul Rudd.
Hello, Danny.
You motherfucker!
And it's not Paul Rudd.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so
Doot, doot.
who's the dummy?
Not me.
Hey, well I appreciate that, Deck.
Billy,
I
get
know.
out of here! Paul Rudd is supposed to be here any minute.
I know I'm
It's
very
Joe,
random
Danny.
sometimes,
It's
but
Joe.
Damn
I'm
it,
glad
Billy.
people still tune in.
God, what if Paul Rudd doesn't show up? Oh, this cannot be happening. Man, I'm sweating. Why is it so hot in here?
I told you.
We'll be
take
to
a
Earthbound
chill
very
pill.
soon, don't you guys
Say you're
worry.
running a fever. Since it would help bring down your temperature, which of these pills could be called a chill pill?
Ibuprofen, of course.
Ibuprofen is an anti-tyrexic, meaning it brings down a
How long is this
fever.
game? This is about a 10-minute
Oh,
run.
maybe that's Paul Rudd.
Yes?
Mr. Masterson, I have a. What was your name again, sir?
Well, the dummy said say Phil. Or was it Paul?
Yeah, this is an episodic game, so like there's 50 episodes in total. Each one has sort of different themes, but this is the only one that's like the entire theme the
Okay,
whole
look,
way
I'm
through
sure
is the
Paul
same
will
thing,
be
pretty
here
much.
Any minute, so I'll just ask one more question to kill a little time to give him a chance to park or pick up a damn phone. If Paul Rudd's real first name were like Paul the Apostle's original first name, what would he be called? Paul the Apostle was originally named Saul.
It's weird how some of these splits are like, some of these questions last like 2 minutes and some of them last like 30 seconds.
Jewish.
Sub 5 for the first 4, that's funny.
Next up, where the hell are you
Right,
already?
right, left,
And
right,
this
right,
this or that
left,
needs to
right.
think about other people's feelings. Okay, I'm swapping out the Paul Rudd themed dis or dat for a more appropriate one. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, you tell me if the person eventually showed up or didn't show up at all. If they showed up, press the left arrow. If they never showed, press the right arrow.
Okie doke, here we go. Some
Okay,
mashing
we're off.
here.
Good go! Duffman, Satan's baby, Ms. Havisham, Lord and Lady, the prodigal son, Louis Prima, and Big Night.
Nice.
Well, at least someone showed up for this dis or dat.
If Paul Rudd was a vegetable, which would he be? What does he look like?
He'll show up. Paul will show up.
I wanna say,
He would
like,
never just not show up and ruin the premise
celery
of an
or
entire
something.
episode. Would he? Paul, you wouldn't do that. Would you?
Alright, we are in the
That's
second
round
half of the
one, and
game.
you're sitting pretty for someone so ugly. Keep in mind, all the prizes
Paul
are doubled in
Rudamega.
round 2.
There you go.
And
Paul
keep in mind,
Rudamega.
big cash prizes can
Perfect.
be yours if you find the wrong answer to the game. Let's keep going.
That's why I'm glad we have you here, Deck. You're always... When it comes to, like, the duck names and everything, like... Ducky Balboa, Duck Norris, you're on point with these.
Here's a good one.
Doesn't take you any time at
Paul
all.
is dead. Hold on. If Paul's not here, he probably has a really good reason, right? Right? Something bad might have happened.
Paul could be
Okay,
dead, you
let's
guys.
give him the benefit of the doubt and say that something actually happened to Paul Rudd. Which of these things at the funeral would be the Paul for Paul Rudd? The pall can refer to a heavy cloth draped over a coffin or the coffin itself once there's a body inside. All joking aside, I do hope Paul Rudd is alright. Bob, is there
So believe it or not, there is actually RNG in this
I
game.
will murder him!
Not for any of these current questions we've done, but on the very last question, there's RNG for how long the correct answer can take to appear.
I call this one
So this could potentially be
Zodiac
beaten.
Thriller.
This
Okay,
could be
you know
a
what? I'm gonna
dethroned
get my
world
mind off
record in
Paul
the
Rudd for a
future.
minute. Perfect time to do this Leo DiCaprio question. Which Leonardo DiCaprio movie was the closest to being born a Leo? Leos are born between July
Nice
23rd
word usage,
and
Jack.
August
Heck.
22nd.
My brain is wired
Leos, of
weird.
course, are known for being friendly,
Those are the best
outgoing,
kinds of brains,
independent,
so let's be
on poor
real.
accents.
If your brain's wired weird, then that's proof you belong in this stream.
Open wide for Ready, Set, Go. Alright, it's becoming painfully obvious this isn't going to happen.
Oh, is that him?
Masterson,
No,
old
it's not.
man, I mean, Pablo is still waiting. Can you please get him out of here? It's me, Corky. Pablo.
Send him back.
What's that thing? Who's that fella? Where's that scrutiny up doodly doo? It's Foggy Facts with Old Man. Scrutiny up doo. I forget.
The voices are so
Get in here,
funny.
old man.
No, I'm Pablo, the big radio star.
Right, okay. You already tried this joke.
I did? I don't remember. Huh, when did I try this joke? Oh, that's right. That little wooden kid told me to do it in question 3.
What could have happened to Paul Rudd? Where is he?
Paul Rudd? Oh, you mean the fella who called about 20 minutes ago?
What? You talked to Paul Rudd, old man?
Ah, sure I did, Corky. He asked for someone named Cookie, but I told him ain't nobody by that name works here, boy. Now get out
Well,
of
it
here.
turns out
What
he
is
was due to
wrong with
come
you?
after
I'm
all.
gonna kill you, you wrinkly bag of shit.
Ow, my foot.
Poor old man. He's gone.
Why not try my best Ruddy? Okay, it's pretty obvious Rudd isn't coming, and we specifically wrote this question for him to read. It just seems stupid now, but the show must go on. I guess I could try a Paul Rudd impression. I'm Paul Rudd. I'm Paul Rudd. Slap in the
I'm
bass.
Paul Rudd.
Okay. In what way am I, Paul Rudd, like a rudder? Rudder helps steer boats or planes in different directions, just like how my
Yes, it
magnetic
does.
charm and non-threatening good looks help to steer Hollywood in a more profitable direction. Oh, you said it, Paul Rudd. Hopefully pretty soon you'll actually get here and be saying these things for real. Otherwise, I might have to start taking back all those nice things I just had you pretend say about yourself.
Okay, two more questions left, and then we're done.
Here's one I like to call better late than even later. Son of a fucking bitch! Where the is Paul fucking Rudd? Can anybody tell me? Is he getting here from halfway
Probably
around
just the
Earth on
American
back of the world's
accents.
slowest turtle or something? I mean, this game is nearly over for fuck's sake. How far away could he be? All right. Considering the circumference of the Earth, and assuming he's not somewhere in space, what's the farthest distance away that fucking asshole Paul Rudd could be right now? The Earth has a circumference of about 24,901 miles. For Paul Dud to be as far away from me as possible, he would have to be half
Paul
that
Dud.
distance away. So about 12,450 miles, or 12,450
Ash Dud RTA.
miles exactly.
With the random crap I
I
play
think I
on
would put him
stream.
somewhere near Perth, Australia. But he has a lame summer home there or something. What a lame Paul Rudd type of thing to own. I hate you, Paul Rudd. I loved you once, but now that's over.
Okay,
Sorry.
this is where the RNG comes in, because I have to wait for the correct answer to pop up each time.
The clues help, I guess, whatever, but most important.
And it has a 1 in 7 chance to appear. There we go. There's the first one. Now we're looking for Paul Reed. Both of them have taken a while so far. It's gonna be the next one. Okay, now we're looking for Pole Rub. The stripper move. There it is. Now we're looking for Pole Fud. Man, these are taking a long time to come in. Which means this is beatable. Now we're looking for Paul Rust. There it is. Been a little slow on the uptake of some of these. Now we're looking for Poop Blood. There it is. Okay, that was good. And lastly, we're looking for Cookie Masterson. There it is. Alright, we're just about to split. As soon as they've said you don't know Jack, that's the split. I believe so.
There it is! Well, that's it. I'm crushed, but we have one more.
This donut shaped.
Hello, I'm Kurt, and I just wanted to take a moment to step away from all the laughs and say, for the record, that Paul Rudd was never supposed to be in this episode. He never said
Giant
he would do it.
sinkhole in the middle
Fact,
instead
we
of a
never
hole.
contacted him. Maybe we should have. We would love to actually have him on
Because
sometime.
Florida's the
Or even
equator,
if you wanted to
confirmed.
stop by the office and just chat for fun. So if you're Paul Rudd or you know him, have him get in touch with us. And if he's not available or interested, we'd also happily accept a visit from Adam Scott. Thank you. Oh, and
14-13. Alright. I don't know if that's exactly what I'm supposed to split, but they'll retime it, so I'll figure it out. Thank you for the GGs, Deck and Bruno. This is currently a world record because no one else has done this
I'm
run.
John Taylor, and starting today, get a free suit at John Taylor's Suit Emporium.
Wow, how do I get a free suit?
Just buy
It'd be funny if
suits
someone
and get a
did do
free
this
suit upon
and-
purchase
and
of
beat
your
it.
third suit.
So I buy 3 suits
And then we
I
come
get
back to
one
this.
free?
Yes,
We reached
purchase
peak
that
gameplay
third
today.
suit
Yes,
and
we
one
did.
of your
This is what I
previous
mean. This is going to be my
purchase
legacy.
becomes
Home
free.
Alone,
So I
Sesame
buy 2
Street
suits,
games,
purchase 1 more
and
suit,
now
and my
saving Paul
first
Rudd
suit is
or
free.
trying to
No,
find Paul
the
Rudd.
third suit is
This is what
free,
I'm going to be
and the
known
first
for.
two
Not Mega
suits are
Man,
full
but all these
price,
meme
buy one
speedruns
more
I do.
suit.